Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Remember, diabetes isn't just about sugar. It affects your heart, kidneys, eyes, and mind.
I'm dreaming of a healthy Christmas. If you are dreaming of a healthy Christmas, make sure and stay tuned because it's time for 15 diabetic-friendly Christmas minutes, all brought to you by the Barbados Diabetes Foundation.
So what's in this Christmas show that will make me healthy?
In today's show, here GM Marsha White.
I know you guys love your Christmas food, but I want you to think,
what is it that Marsha would like us to think about when it comes to our Christmas food?
I would really like to know.
Listen to find out. Here, dietitian Victoria Cox.
Why do I still need to be so careful with my juice intake, especially if that juice says unsweetened?
The question that has been keeping you up at night: why, if your orange juice has no sugar added, do you still have to watch how much you drink? The answer coming up. All with the compliments of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Diabetes Eye Screening Program, and the bank that can make your Christmas dreams a reality and still leave your bank account looking healthy.
You still got some money left, ma?
Republic Bank.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and you need diabetic services, but you need to make your dollar stretch no further than the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. For vascular, podiatry and diabetic eye screening services or consultations with diabetes doctors and nurses, call 417-0305 today. The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren, St. Michael. They can save your life and save you money, but members get 10% off.
Good December Saturday morning, VOB peoples. Peter Boyce here. Just 12 more days left as the Maria Holder Diabetes Center takes you closer to Christmas. They're located in Warren, St. Michael, right behind Eunice Gibson Polyclinic. Especially if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, they have a range of diabetic services to guarantee that you get the best treatment. If Santa Claus is coming to town, you should stop and get a checkup at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center because you don't have to be diabetic to get a checkup. You can just call and make an appointment to see if all of your numbers are in a healthy range so that you know that you are ready to face 2026 with a clean slate of health. But if you are diabetic, they have vascular screening, podiatry foot treatment, diabetic eye screening. All the services that you need to fight diabetes can be found at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. And we are going to start this show off this Saturday morning with diabetes specialist nurse Tracy Bushell talking about the state of diabetes in Barbados.
Well, a lot of the referrals that we get, it's actually quite amazing how little they understand and education that they may have received in the past. So when they come to see us, and my role is key, is education. That's my bread and butter every day, as well as just reviewing patients, managing medication and everything. So it's actually all the disciplines that we have. Our whole management system is about creating self-management skills for these clients to help prevent all the long-term complications that are associated with diabetes. So they would go around all the disciplines during their 6-month program. Hopefully at the end of it, they will have the tools, the information that they need to be able to continue forward and live a very healthy life and be able to manage their diabetes well. I think one of the things that actually did cause me very much concern when I first came to Barbados over 12 years ago was the amount of problems that we have with, people have at-risk foot and foot ulcers, and we see many of those patients come through the diabetes centre, and it's not just about their wound care because it's the whole multidisciplinary team that continue to educate those patients to help make sure that it's not just about their foot ulcer, it's about keeping their diabetes well controlled as well.
Thank you, Nurse Tracy, for reminding us how the Maria Holder Diabetes Center is there to help keep our diabetes under control. Just call 417-0305 as we continue our Christmas edition show.
So we getting a Christmas tip today?
It's coming up next, delivered by General Manager Marsha White.
Season's greetings from the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. I know you guys love your Christmas food, but I want you to think about going for seconds. I want you to pause. I want you to give your body 15 minutes to decide if you're truly still hungry. Have some water, chat with your family, or just maybe stand around and taking the scene for a moment. And if you want a little bit more food, try to choose your vegetables first, okay? Mindful eating keeps you satisfied, not stuffed. So that's my little Christmas tip for you. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Thank you, Marsha, for that Christmas tip. Reminding people not to eat out the place, eat it 3 or 4 times like a gully boar, so you don't really need to go back for seconds. You can save it till tomorrow. Christmas will be 12 days, you know. Anyways, I have a question for dietitian Victoria Cox, because I always hear about don't drink too much juices because of sugar. But if you drink 100% orange juice, right, where the label says no added sugar, is that alright for me to drink?
It's a completely fair question to ask, why do I still need to be so careful with my juice intake, especially if that juice says unsweetened, no sugar added, 100% fruit juice. But you want to think about the fact that all fruits contain sugar, natural sugar, right? But natural sugar is still sugar and will still raise your blood sugar levels, especially if you're living with diabetes. And when juices say unsweetened or no sugar added, it doesn't mean that the juices are sugar-free. It means that there is just no added sugar to the natural fruit sugar. And these drinks can concentrate down that natural fruit sugar until it becomes quite high. You know, and even if a fruit juice is natural or unsweetened, no sugar added, and not from concentrate, so it could be a juice you're making yourself, it can still add up, because if you think of squeezing oranges to make orange juice, you're not just going to squeeze one orange and drink the juice from that. You're going to squeeze 4 or 5 oranges in order to get a glass full. So that means you've got the sugar coming from multiple fruits in one go without the fiber that you would get from eating the fruit. And so that one glass of juice, or that one juice box, even if it says unsweetened, is going to be relatively high in sugar and potentially be a problem for your blood sugar levels. When in doubt, check the label if it's a commercial juice, and look on the back and look at the number next to total sugar. Divide that number by 4 and it will tell you how many teaspoons of sugar is in that juice, and especially for the unsweetened ones, you will probably be, unfortunately, surprised.
And you don't want a bad surprise for Christmas, so make sure you reduce your juice intake this Christmas and cut back on the sugar. Remember, you can call and make an appointment with dietitian Victoria Cox and get a personalized meal plan to help you navigate safely through your Christmas eating at your favorite time of the year. As we go into our Saturday Christmas song of the day, it's Christmas by Kimberly Ennis. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and Republic Bank.
I'm Marsha White. Season's greetings from the Barbados Diabetes Foundation.
Oh, I just can't wait to celebrate. It's my favorite time of the year. Oh, it's Christmas. All my friends and all my family are near. Squeezing light, shining bright. Oh yeah, the night is Christmas.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
It's my favorite time of the year. Oh, it's Christmas. All my friends and all my family are near. Twinkling lights shining bright. Oh yeah, it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
A brand new service which we can be proud of is now available at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Vascular or ABI screening Who should get a vascular screening? Persons living with diabetes or persons who experience pain or burning sensation in their legs or toes, especially while they are resting. This is normally referred to as bad circulation. Book your vascular or ABI screening test today by calling the Maria Holder Diabetes Center 243-3937 to get more information and make an appointment. Board members get 10% off.
My name is Jairus Ben. I am living with type 2 diabetes. I was diagnosed as a diabetic over 40 years. Found some changes in my body in the sense that I started urinating a lot. Thought at first that it was because I was drinking lots of water. I used to play volleyball. So I thought that my intake of water was because I was exercising so much. In terms of passing water, that I would pass water on mornings before I go to work. My journey to work would take about 10 minutes. As soon as I get to work, I have to go back to the bathroom and pass water. I thought that this was strange. So then I decided I better go and check my doctor and find what's going on. I remember he told me when I leave his office, go and buy a Lucozade. After 20 minutes, come back to him. I did that. When I got back to him, he tested my blood sugar level and he told me that my system should have dealt with the Lucozade. In that time, my blood sugar should have gone back to normal. He did his test and he told me, well, yes, you are diabetic. My biggest challenge in my diabetes. I developed diabetes when I was on in the age, and I had developed some habits living my life as a youngster and exercising those things seriously because as I said, I was playing volleyball and I played football when I was very young. Now, when I was diagnosed as a diabetic, I didn't really change my routine significantly. I just continued. I didn't feel sick. I never felt that kind of way. What I did start doing, I started coming to the Diabetes Foundation for my treatment. I was advised by my doctors to try to adjust my diet to suit my condition. So I have tried to monitor my intake of the things that will elevate my blood sugar levels. I try to reduce those kind of things. I decided to invest in one of these monitors, monitor blood sugar levels during the day. Got one of those installed. I subscribe to that program every month. If you are diagnosed with diabetes or if you are diagnosed as a diabetic, do not take it lightly. There are so many other issues you can encounter as a diabetic. I remember a doctor friend of mine, when he found out I was a diabetic, he told me you need to be careful because when you are a diabetic, you can get poor circulation and that can lead to loss of limb. He told me so. Take it hard. If you can run, walk and those kind of things, you should exercise. I go to the gym at least 4 times a week. I don't run and those kind of things, but I will still go and I will try to do some weight training, not heavy weight training because I'm not trying to build body, because if you go towards mobility challenge, obviously you will have difficulty moving.
In 2025, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren St. Michael, with their diabetic eye screening, vascular screening, and podiatry services, offers a standard of diabetic services that equals or surpasses any you might receive internationally at a price that everyone can afford. So if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and listening to VOB right now, call and make an appointment to get your eye screened for diabetic retinopathy by calling 243-3937. Or if you are having vascular or circulation issues or need to see a podiatrist or nutritionist, call 417-0305. The last 15 minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, Republic Bank, and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time.
1 in 3 adults with diabetes also has high blood pressure. Don't ignore it.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how to get your simple digital eye screening done for just $100.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.